Hello, welcome to this video. My name is Doreen Short. I'm an RDI consultant and an RDI mom. And in this video, we're going to be looking at coordination. Okay, so hopefully it's a bit obvious to you that if you're going to be coordinating with another person, there has to be connection. So we can think of coordination as a type of leveling up, right? Because having a connection isn't enough. There has to be some awareness on the two people involved that each have an important role to play and they recognize each other's roles in the process. Again, I'm showing babies because it's a great way to hammer home the point that this ability is a natural course of human development. While this father is engaging his daughter, he's not teaching her how to do this. This is because they're both aware of the coordinating efforts to maintain this engagement together. Now, again, I want you to understand that just because this little baby is doing baby talk, it doesn't mean the conversation is any less real. It's very real for her. And in fact, if you go back and listen to her tone of voice and her inflection, she is experiencing herself having a conversation. And she also is highly aware that there is a coordinating effort that goes with that. And that's why this conversation looks so organized between these two individuals. Okay, when I found this clip, I just couldn't resist. These are two twin boys who are coordinating fabulously with each other on a conversation that I really wish there was translation for this because, again, these boys are very young, so they're engaged in baby talk. But clearly, this is a very meaningful experience for them. And that's because they're highly connected and they're highly coordinated with each other. So we can see how human development creates these precursors for eventual conversation. Oh my goodness, that is just too funny and too cute. So again, I'm showing you this clip just to make the point that this is what we need our children with autism to discover, that there is truly magic to be experienced when you're in coordination with other human beings. So like the other clips, we don't need to teach kids how to coordinate. So I'm not teaching my son how to make the micro adjustments to stay in coordination with me. Instead, I'm just providing him with a set of conditions that are accessible to him so that he can discover for himself how the coordinating efforts actually enhance his experience. Of course, there's a lot of ways we can go about doing this, and we can use very natural experiences. So in the last one, you saw me working with one of his favorite books. This next clip is just an iteration of that freeze dance. You know, you're dancing when the music stops, you freeze. And what's really interesting is it takes Zach a bit of processing time to even just realize how to coordinate himself with us during this little game we're playing. So see if you can pick up on that. So what this all ends up translating into is that when your child with autism starts to become aware of the connection and the coordination that actually enhances our experiences with other people, This can absolutely be applied to all kinds of dynamic situations. So in this next clip, we're going to see Zach having a spontaneous play moment with his sister, and you'll start seeing those coordinating components as part of this engagement.
Oh! Uh-oh. Where's Olivia?
Okay, so hopefully you can see why coordination is so important within the child with autism. This will be a precursor for collaborative efforts. So if we're talking about play or relationships or working together in cooperation, the coordination needs to be there. So this is not taught, this is something that's actually realized within the child. Okay, that concludes this video on coordination. And understand that our children with autism can absolutely discover for themselves the power of coordination in enhancing their experience. Thank you for watching.